What's up, sleuths? Please be sure to visit the community daily. YouTube is now asking, what's on your mind? The community is now a place that we can have ongoing conversations and is similar to Facebook. You, as a subscriber, can tap into any conversation on the community. Here you will find a variety of things, even things that's not related to crime. I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you.
She keep her ear to the street, a drum to a beat.
What's up, everybody?
This is the place that you wanna be.
Shout out
but
to
all
everybody
trolls
in
we
the building.
delete. You better believe.
My bad, I was late,
so
y'all. Just getting off work. Please smack that thumbs up as you come into the building. How's everybody doing on this Saturday?
Just so you know,
So we're gonna be talking about Ashley Elkins.
We know, but it's getting so out of control.
Please smack that thumbs up and come out of the bushes.
True Crime TV. Y'all know what it is, man. Team Vaughn, Miss V. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you leave a comment too. Yeah. We're gonna see you on
what he said. Okay, y'all. So yesterday we were talking about Ashley Elkins. The trial has started, and like I said, this is the quickest trial that I have ever seen. It happened in January of this year, and they're already in like the third or fourth day of trial. And I was also looking at a couple of my videos that I did earlier, like 6 months ago when this first happened. And I might play that video. But shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody that was in the building when I was late. Shout out to my BFF first in the building. As y'all come in, please smack that thumbs up and hit those reactions too. That's very helpful. Shout out to Top Flight. She came through. And Sherry. Shout out to y'all. And everybody in the bush is tuning in. You know what I think? Before I start, I want to play the mother's video. She did a live stream when all of this had first happened. And I want to play that video just so we can hear some of the things that she was being told and some of the things that she was going through. It kind of answers some of the questions that came up when we were listening to that testimony yesterday. So I'm gonna pull that up. One of the things that stuck out to me was what the police told her, the mother, when she was saying that her daughter was missing. Pretty much saying, you know, maybe she just don't want to be bothered and all of this stuff. And it made me think about Kanika Jenkins. How they told her mother maybe she went to a game or to a friend's house or something weird. Hold on. I think we almost there. Okay. Well, I guess I'll pull it up, but it's really nothing to see, so I am gonna put something over it. But check this out, y'all. This is what the mom was going through in the beginning.
I don't know where Ashley at, y'all. I'm like, this is some crazy shit right now. I said Roseville to last location. Roseville, police is here. Last time I told her 906, I texted her. She was here with the kids. She left. And I talked to her. She was on the way back. Told her she was going to View Supply. Never came back.
Welcome in, Joe.
Phone was dead. Used his phone dead. She could get a charger.
Love
whatever.
you too, BFF.
If I call and text and get mad and act crazy or whatever, she calls back. Once the phone's back on, phone been on for a long time, for hours now.
Okay, so I wanted to stop it right quick. Shout out to Thrive and Glow with Joe. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Keep ringing. Her location's off. It's not like her. I don't care what nobody say, it ain't like her. And then please don't tell me it's 99% chance that she probably just like the hell with y'all and whatever. I said she don't do it. She had 2 boys she loved to death.
See, I don't like when they do that. Now they told her that too, that she left them to hell with y'all. What? I don't like when they do that.
And she never want her mama worried. Never. I flip on her kids. I talk to them, they don't answer the phone. She'll be flipping, tripping, all that. And they'll come out, hey, Ma, give me a minute. Give me that. My phone was dead. She ain't calling back at all. And her phone is ringing. Location off now.
So she a
Just off.
mother that worries anyway, sound like.
Just want to know she okay. She ain't checked on her kids. She ain't called me back.
Mothers know they kids, man. The police need to stop saying that
trying
kind
to
of
reach
stuff.
out to her though. She's trying to reach out to Ashley. Like her Facebook, she ain't post nothing all day. She used to post something, so she ain't post nothing. She answered the phone calls. Phone's been dead. Location off now. Phone ringing. She not answering. All I've been saying to her, she would have called back. She would have texted like, "Oh, Mom, I'm sorry, nothing."
Welcome in, Sherry. Happy birthday to you. So you made it in. You supposed to be somewhere eating or enjoying your day, Sherry. Thank you for coming in. I would sing to you, but I don't want to hurt nobody's ears.
This is the last location in Roseville and Pinehurst. Car not there. I ain't been there already. Car not there. The guy, house she went to, his phone off. Can't find him on fucking Facebook. Nothing. Especially with me. They know I'm worried about them.
I knew it. She worries.
So if y'all see Malibu, it's all members gray. No license plate, no nothing. Or whatever. And if you know her number or her Facebook, she know, or whatever, like try to contact her, people she know, and see if they talk to her or whatever. She ain't checked on her boys. They not like her or nothing.
Welcome in, Wordsmith. How you doing? I'm listening but sleepy, so I probably won't be chatting. That's fine. Thank you for listening in. So this is the first live stream that the mother did looking for her daughter when on that day that she went missing. So we just tuning into this.
Her phone's on now, but her location's off.
So he literally was like when I was saying that he was turning the phone off and on. That's what he was doing. He was charging it at some time, turning it off and on. The location was off. He was really messing around with the phone. I don't know why he was messing with the phone, but that's what he was doing.
I'm really worried. I just want to know she okay. And no, she leave her house angry. She didn't was nothing of that. Like she was fine. She been doing good, working and doing her hair stuff and all kind of shit. Just had Christmas. She cooked New Year's Eve, the black eyed peas and the greens and all that. So police on left. Come on. At 99%, she probably somewhere else, or she don't care, she doing something else, or I'm like, she don't do that, and they don't tell me. I said, well, this 1%, I feel like something's wrong. I'm saying something's wrong. Well, I don't believe that. Okay. All right. If anybody see my daughter, talk to her, not to get in touch with her, please try to contact her. Or whatever, like anybody you know, people I don't know that she deal with, or whatever, like try to get contact with them or whatever. Look at her old pages. Look at her old pages that y'all still on. Show these people to her old pages, her friends from old pages like that, and try to contact them and see if anybody seen her or taught her know somebody that. It's one person we know for sure. His name was Dre. Her ex, that her last ping was at, and he was there's a whole story with that shit, but that's the last address she was at. You see pictures of him. I think it was a year ago or whatever. We had a thing in my job, a Christmas party. He was there and all that. So that's the last person, the location that she was at. Her phone's been dead. It's been on for the longest. It's ringing now. But her location's off.
That's nerve-wracking, man.
Did I have Roseville? Please go to a place that's not there. I ain't been there already.
Now, this was her very first video.
It's not like her. Even though her phone was off and it was dead, and then the phone get back on, and then she see my messages, and they call her, she'll call me back. Her phone is ringing, and she not answering, and her location's turned the fuck off.
He must be.
I'm telling everybody something's wrong.
He must be getting off on looking at the phone just ringing, because what would be the point in him powering her phone off and on like that? Seriously. And he probably watching her on Facebook Live too, y'all.
You never know 100% of your daughters or your kids, but I know my daughter. She's going to call back when I'm worried. She'll call, check on her kids. And Naya called, talked to her. She texted, she said that she was going to the beauty supply, Super Cat. So it's either Gratiot 8 Mile or the Walmart down Gratiot. That's Super. That Kelly's. The only
I remember them saying in court that they seen her car on Gratiot and 11 Mile.
other one's on Van Dyke.
Now, see, at this time, she wasn't thinking that it was the dude doing the texting back. We just heard her with confidence say it wasn't her. At this time, she thought it was her.
In the location on the road there, I didn't see her car, and they like, she had a new car. She had no plate now. She had a little sticker in the back, but
okay.
Her car didn't even register or nothing.
So that's what they meant by no plate, not no number or nothing. So she had a temporary plate. And I forgot that by when we was listening at it yesterday, because I wondered, I'm like, no plate. So I forgot that part. Wait. And so yeah, she had a sticker, I guess. Just got a car. Wow. New car. And here he come. Like, get a life. Such a loser.
Yeah. So if y'all just look at her old pages, try to find that Dre guy that she used to date, her ex. trying on his old pages, trying to reach out to people on his old page to find out he can find a number for him or stuff like that because we can't find her.
And then speaking of the old people, she just said it's like 7 of the same people on, and he had all these different pages, and that was something that caused the issue with the relationship.
I'm back. Okay, just I don't know what to do. I'm gonna call the police. They can't help me. He told me, 99% of the time, people be on bullshit and they just do what the fuck they want to do and don't care.
That's crazy. You hear that?
She 1%. That's something.
Do you hear that? Why is it always that? That is so upsetting. I remember the first time I heard that was with Kanika Jenkins in 2017. That's when I started really paying attention. And it's just something that they tell Black mothers or Black people that's looking for their people. Yep. Oh, they ain't want to be bothered with y'all. They off to their own. They all right. They'll show up. Maybe they went to a game. Maybe they went over to a friend's house. Like, maybe you should do your damn job and trust people when they say this. Like, this is just a way to not do their job, period. That's when you first heard it?
He put off now.
And he put off.
Phone service, I real nice. She had T-Mobile, but she ain't got the worst of like Total Wires or.
Did y'all hear that though? He said he didn't believe it and he put off. I don't know if it's the testimony we heard yesterday, but it sounded like it. Your damn job and trust people when they say this. In 2017, that's when I started really paying attention. And it's just something that they tell Black mothers or Black.
She used to date her ex, trying on his old pages, trying to reach out to people on his old page to find out he can find a number for him or stuff like that because we can't find her.
And then speaking of the old people, she just said it's like 7 of the same people on, and he had all these different pages, and that was something that caused the issue with the relationship.
I'm back. Okay, just I don't know what to do. I'm gonna call the police. They can't help me. He told me, 99% of the time, people be on bullshit and they just do what the fuck they want to do and don't care. You hear that? 1%. That's something.
Do you hear that? Why is it always that? That is so upsetting. I remember the first time I heard that was with Kanika Jenkins in 2017. That's when I started really paying attention. And it's just something that they tell Black mothers or Black people that's looking for their people. Oh, they ain't want to be bothered with y'all. They off to their own. They all right. They'll show up. Maybe they went to a game. Maybe they went over to a friend's house. Like, maybe you should do your damn job and trust people when they say this. Like, this is just a way to not do their job, period.
And he put off now.
And he put off.
Phone service, I real nice. She had T-Mobile, but she ain't got the worst of like Total Wires or Boost Mobile. I don't fucking know. He called a number. Everybody been calling a number, and she's not fucking answering.
That's why I said that because the guy that testified yesterday, he said that he called her number. So I wonder if that was him that was telling her all that stuff. What is going on with this light? Hold on, let me cover up my screen because I'm doing a lot. Let me let it keep playing though. Wasn't doing enough, whatever they was doing. They told her that first.
She doesn't do this. I'm telling you, she don't do this. She doesn't do this. I know her. And then it's so good as it was good that even though that she would still call me when her phone was on and ringing and wasn't there no more. She would still call me like, Mom, I'm sorry, I want to put you that. And she ain't doing that. And the phone is ringing. She not fucking answering. Something's wrong.
Man, that's heartbreaking. Damn. Just feel helpless.
I can't see her just not calling back, and I'm so worried. And I'm saying, like, kids hungry. Jay didn't want some pizza. I don't want no money. I don't just say stuff like that to see nothing. She don't play about her boys. She don't play about them boys. She don't play about me.
This is so heart-wrenching.
So I'm just asking y'all, please look on every fucking old page she had or whatever. I remember the guy named is Dre. Dre something. Go on his page, his old page he had. Look at his pages.
His last name.
Trying to reach out to those people. My daughters reached out to those people too. They're like, he changed his stuff again. We can't get his number. We can't find him. Please look him up. Yeah, he has no criminal record, no nothing. But he was like a catfish, like scamming, like got like 10 different pages. It was crazy shit.
Who is
I'm just saying, though, y'all try to find my daughter. Share this post. Look at her old pages. And try to find her. Okay, y'all? Bye.
So sad. And then the next video she got, so her first one, that she got 38.6K. And then this next one is 243K. Let me see what she's saying. Oh, that's this dude. It's just a picture of him. I mean, a video of him moving around. Yeah, so I thought she had did two I thought she had did 2 live streams, but it was only one. So then there was another like press conference that they did. Hi, I didn't break in. Thank you, Sonia. Welcome in. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. I pray God gives her comfort. I don't know what day Ashley's birthday was in January, but they had to deal with that right after. She talked about her grandson and when they had to tell them. And that was really sad. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it because I don't want to cry. That might make me cry. So let me pull up some testimony. I do not want to cry. But y'all probably seen that though. I mean, because that was they did a couple press conferences in the beginning. I'm trying to think, where do I want to go? Let's go here.
To make sure that we're talking about the same thing.
Yep.
Okay. And obviously, out of every, Google search there.
Side buildings, the ones on the right side of the east side.
We
to
didn't
the
see
north
this
right
thing.
there would be the right underneath the window of the Officer Lashley thing. That's where the tree line is from the Colonial Apartments. It's kind of like a partition to separate the two.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, sir. What is your current occupation?
I am a detective with the Roseville Police Department.
How long have you been employed in that capacity?
I have been with the Detective Bureau since November 22. I've been with the department since January 21.
How long have you been a police officer in total?
It'd be 8 years, it'd be 9 years in January.
Your current assignment within the department is what?
A detective.
What does that mean?
I am assigned complaints that individuals make, and then they are fully investigated by us. We will send up a warrant request if we see fit, and then we will handle any and all court proceedings once we go through with that.
In that capacity, as a detective with the Roseville Police Department, did you have cause to investigate the disappearance of Ashley Elkins?
Yes.
When did you become involved in that case?
It was January 2025.
How did your involvement begin?
I was approached by my partner, Detective Matthew Lesperance, with assistance to begin looking for some video footage at an apartment complex where she was last seen.
Which apartment complex did you go to?
It was, I don't know the specific name, but it was at Pinehurst and Fraso.
Do you know when you went there?
I believe it was January 6th or 7th.
When you got there, how did you go about looking for camera or video evidence?
We spoke with the property manager.
See you later, Sherry. Enjoy.
They allowed us access into the area to begin reviewing. They had a hard drive down or the monitor. And then Detective Lesperance advised me we also had an additional neighbor with some ring footage that we followed up with.
Your Honor, at this time, there is a stipulation for the admission of exhibits 95 through 119.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor, for purposes of exam only.
There will be a minute.
Let's start first. I know we have exhibit 95 is, we'll come back to that. Let's start with 96 first.
Thank you. If anyone else has phones on, please turn them on.
Let me do it this way here so we can share it. Do you see, can you see exhibit 96 there, sir?
Yes,
All right, what are we looking at?
that would be an overhead view of the apartment complex that we were at.
Can you orient us a little bit to what we're looking at?
Can I approach?
Sure, if it would help your testimony.
This would be Pinehurst Street right here.
So the record is clear, you're pointing to the right third of the screen?
Yes.
The street that runs top to bottom?
Correct. And the said apartment complex we were specifically at was right here.
The building that's in the bottom right corner of the, or bottom right quadrant, is that fair to say?
Yes.
What is on the left side there?
Left side, here, or
On the left side of the screen itself?
this right here is a shopping complex known as the Eastgate Plaza. There's a Family Dollar and a furniture store in this specific building right here.
And all those other buildings then, in addition to the one that's, that you mentioned in the right quadrant, the other 3 buildings or so, what are those?
These are other apartment complexes. This is the entire same complex.
Were there cameras located that recorded events that are that would be present in this area?
Yes, may I show?
Yes, please.
There was 2 affixed to the south side of the parking lot right here, as well as 2 affixed to the north side of the parking lot right here.
So the record is clear. This is still that initial building that's running left to right on the bottom right quadrant. You're saying in the bottom left corner there were 2 cameras, and in the top left corner there were 2 cameras?
Yes.
Let's go to, were you able to get all the data from those cameras, each of those cameras?
Yes.
Let's go to exhibit 97. What are we looking at here, sir?
That is a separate complex that is just north of the one we were initially at.
All right. So in the bottom of 97, those 2 buildings that we see, let's start with those. What are those 2 buildings on the bottom that we see?
Is correct?
Yes.
These are the same complex that we were at originally.
So that's the very top of 96?
Yes.
Now we're going further north?
Correct.
Okay. Pinehurst, that's still the street on the right?
Yes, Pinehurst is still here. This is still Eastgate Plaza parking lots.
Now, in this complex, is this a separate complex altogether?
Yes, same property manager, but it's a separate name.
Do you know the name of this one?
I believe this one was Colonial.
What was the first one?
I don't remember the first one verbatim.
That's okay. Let's talk about Colonial then. Were there any cameras at Colonial that captured events that would have taken place in this area?
Yes.
Where were they located?
This garage-looking shelter right here, there was a office sign affixed to the front of it. There's cameras that were fixated to the south pointing to this direction, as well as the east pointing towards Pinehurst, north through an additional parking lot and complex, as well as the Eastgate Plaza parking lot.
All right, and just so that I'm clear, when you say this building, this shed, whatever word you use there, this is top left part of the screen above the final gray slate colored roof. There's a smaller, lighter colored roof.
Yes, it has a light gray siding or roof with white siding.
And you're indicating that there were 2 cameras that face to the right of this screen and to the top of this screen from that building?
Yes.
And then where were the other 2?
There was one facing directly this way, one facing down, one facing north, and one facing west.
So they're all they're following the compass roads.
Correct.
I wanted to point out that we are listening in from Justice is a Process. They kind of changed up their channel a little bit, but this is where we got all the videos about Naziah. A lot of the videos about Naziah Harris came from this channel. And also, we are listening to this under fair use. Let me play that, which I always forget.
This channel may feature copyrighted video and audio content under the guidelines of fair use permitted by copyright statute for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. All content and credit go to the original creators. No copyright infringement is intended. This channel may feature...
Okay.
All right. Let's go to 98. What do we have here?
That is the other apartment complex directly north of the Colonial.
We still see that same shed,
Yes,
and now it's now in the bottom of 98.
that is correct.
Do you remember the name of this complex?
I believe it was the Pinehurst Apartments.
And then let's go to 99. What do we have here, sir?
It's the same one with the full view of the additional building in the back.
And anything of note also depicted in this photo?
You still have the shed where the original cameras were for the Colonial apartment complex.
Yes.
You have obviously Pinehurst still here. You have a large garage in the center back here. The large open area with many people parked that live in those residents.
All right, and what about the very top left? About a third of the way in. Is there anything of note there?
Being put
Top left, about a third of the way in. Yes.
right in this area.
Yes.
There's a dumpster.
Are there any cameras that capture the events that occur in this location?
The cameras down here catch it slightly. We confirm there's cameras along the back of these buildings. We confirm management. They do not work. They're just for show.
Not operational. No. So no video footage from this area.
Not from the Pinehurst apartments itself. No.
All right, you can regain your seat there. Let me ask you then. You were able
How do
to
they
view
not have working cameras?
the videos that were from those other two complexes.
Yes.
Where did you do that?
Initially on scene, one was in the basement of the initial complex. Another one was the ring camera that was affixed to the western building, just north of the original complex. And then the shed with the light gray roof and light siding that's in the Colonial apartment parking lot.
Right.
And then when I returned back to the station, I reviewed further.
So you were able to download all of that?
Yes.
Save it?
Yes.
To the thumb drive or hard drive?
The Colonial apartment and the initial apartments, they were downloaded to the hard drives brought back here. The ring camera footage, I initially reviewed at the complex itself, and then the owner of that said ring camera provided me login information to officially download everything to a computer.
You know what, let's talk about that for just a second. I don't think we touched on that. Let me go back to 96. Share the screen again. You indicated that you found some ring videos. Where would those have been if you could step down again? Sure.
The ring camera itself, there's a portion partition comes out, there's a fixated to the front of it, right around this area.
All right, so the record is clear. You're pointing to the building complex on the left of 96, almost in the very center of 96, almost dead center of the page.
Yes.
And that's where there was a ring camera?
Yes, it was affixed to the front post of the porch cover.
And which direction was it facing?
Directly east, so it would have caught this entire walkway and building.
All right, great, thank you. You can regain your seat. I apologize, I should have hit that earlier. All right. Oh, Robbie, also exhibit 4. It's a daytime video.
Which one is it?
Yeah, it's the one. Sorry. So I'd move for admission of exhibit 4 as well, please.
No objection, Your Honor, for purposes of exam.
All right. Let me show you People's Exhibit 4, sir. what are we looking at in Exhibit 4? Where is this?
That would be the parking lot just south of the apartment complex. That is Fraser Road right there, 7-Eleven on the south end of it.
7-Eleven, top center of the street?
Yep, that would be the south side of Fraser.
So she went there on her own after 7-Eleven.
Is there a timestamp on this? Oh, can we move that?
What's the time stamp?
It doesn't need to move.
This is the same that we have.
Yes.
And it says
You got a picture that,
12/33/59.
Yes, I didn't want to. I can do it that way.
what is it?
It's January 2nd, 2025, 12/33/59. All right.
Oh, that's him with another woman.
12:34:05, we have some people who have entered the screen from the bottom right. Why is this of note to you?
We were given a description of the vehicle for Miss Elkins. The vehicle's right there. It's a Chevrolet. Parked one spot away from the handicap. We were looking for video of her vehicle coming and going.
Did you capture video of her vehicle coming in as well?
Yes.
All right. We'll get to that next. I probably should have shown you that first, but we'll go forward from here. As it relates to the individual in the screen now, or the individuals, was there anything of note with these individuals that you saw?
When he approached the vehicle, she looked like they were both approaching the passenger side first. He went to the rear, looked like he was looking at something. Looked like they appeared to exchange some words, and then she got on the passenger side of the vehicle.
She got in the passenger side?
I'm sorry, the driver's side, he got on the passenger side.
He went to the back.
I don't want to jump forward that far. I'm sorry. I'll jump forward just a few seconds to speed this up a little.
So he got another woman driving her car, or what the heck? What's going on here? $12.33. $12.34 down here.
And the vehicle is leaving the parking lot at 12:35:40. Which direction is that?
It would be eastbound Fraser.
Let's go to what has already been entered as People's 3. I'll show you that as well. Timestamp. Let me share the screen first. This will be at timestamp 1/2/25 at 7:58:01.
What the hell is really going on?
This has already been entered as 3. What do we see in here, sir?
Miss Elkins' vehicle arriving.
Oh, is that her? Oh, that must be her driving. Yeah, make it make sense. They plan them out of order. I remember seeing her pull in on the last video.
I assume 7:58:01 is AM, correct?
AM, I'm sorry, yes. It'll be military time, I'll read, Judge.
Thank you.
I apologize.
I assume that.
7:50.
Oh, actually, no, it might not be military, it might be AM, yeah. My mistake. I'll make it clear as we go forward.
So the first video, that was on the 2nd. So this must be on the 2nd when she first got there.
7:59:43, we see an individual getting out of that vehicle. Do you know who that individual is?
Yes.
How do you know who that is?
It was later shown and identified as Miss Ashley Elkins.
How were you able to identify it as Ashley Elkins?
Detective Les Bronx met with the family and they showed video. They confirmed that's what it was.
Okay, that was a different woman that came
Let's
out.
go to
She got on an orange shirt.
People's. People's 100 and yeah, People's 100. Seems like every time I open a new video, Judge, I have to reshare everything, so I apologize. People's One, still that same camera angle now at 2:59:15 p.m. on January 2nd. Is that correct? Oh, you can't see. I'm going to play from here, sir. Tell me what we see.
You see the male earlier observed on a video entering a vehicle going that would be west from the location of the parking lot.
Okay, let me try to do something, Judge, because that thing in the way is really going to cause a lot of problems. Okay, I'm going to stop share and then move this and try to share again.
Dude is busy, ain't he? I'm a little confused.
Part of the screen. On your screen, you cannot see it.
So what I'm looking at, we seen Ashley come at 7:59 or 7:58 a.m. But then that video before that video, he said it was 12:33, 59, and it was early. It's daylight, so that must be p.m. Okay, I guess they gonna tell us. I don't know.
Can't do that.
I'm told I can see it on this screen. Has Detective Taylor already viewed it?
Okay. Well, obviously, I want the court to be able to see what's happening. The court is going to have to make its ultimate decision here.
Right.
Detective Taylor, can you see over that screen? Can you tell us what's happening?
Yes, I can see the screen. There's no box in the corner.
We can move the camera in front, it's facing the border on the back of her screen and kind of fixate it to her screen if you want to move that top right corner.
Move the logo out the way.
Well, let me just. I think we'll be able to. Let's try to make it work here. What's happening behind that box? And, the judge can see, but if you can just describe for the report. What's happening behind that?
There's a large dumpster that he makes his way to. Appears to be a large yellow box he's placing inside.
What the heck?
All right, let's continue on.
And where's her car?
As it relates to the individual that we see in Exhibit 100, can you make any determinations about their clothing?
Yes.
Specifically what?
The black jacket with a hood, black beanie, some kind of dark pants, dark shoes.
All right, I'm gonna
Hospital boots.
pause it there at 3 o'clock and 3 seconds p.m. Relative to the individual we saw in People's Exhibit 4, any similarities?
Exact same clothing essentially, hood still down as well as the jacket, pants, shoes, and mat.
All right, I'll continue to the end here.
Could you repeat what your answer was, please?
Essentially, it's the same clothing that was observed in the earlier one.
Let me try to do it this way, Judge. Maybe it'll allow me to show the videos this way without having to keep resharing. Let's go to 101. Hopefully it'll share here. All right. This is at timestamp January 2nd, 2025, 11/17/27. What are we looking at here, sir?
That would be the south side parking lot of the complex.
Still the same view?
Yep, that would be Fraser as well as the 7-Eleven across the street.
All right, I want to direct your attention to just right of that 7-Eleven on the other side of that wall. What's over in that area?
That is the Eastgate Shopping Plaza. You have the furniture store and the Family Dollar immediately to the side of it, as well as the Kroger's.
All right, I'm going to go forward here a little bit.
You indicated 11/17/27 p.m.
11/17/27 p.m. That's correct. On January 2nd, still. What do we see there in the center of that screen on the other side of the wall?
An individual.
Idiot.
And at 11/17/55, we see that individual coming around that wall now?
Yes.
What's that individual doing at 11/18?
Looks like he's pushing a shopping cart.
All day he was doing this. Now he lugging a dead body in a shopping cart that somebody got to put their groceries in.
At 11/18/30. Are you able to tell anything about that particular male? Or that individual? Let me start that way.
That individual looks like it's wearing the exact same hat as the one seen with the yellow box, as well as getting to this Elkins vehicle, all the way down to the white little tag that's on the front of the winter hat, as well as the black jacket with the hood, as well as dark pants.
Can you tell if it's a male or a female?
By the statute and the size, be a male.
What about?
I would say it's a male.
What about anything with race? Can you tell any of that?
I would believe it to be a medium complected black male.
Let's go to Exhibit 102, which begins at 11:46:38 p.m. Same view again?
Same view.
Now, I'll pause it here for a moment at 11:46:42. What do we see?
Appears to be the same individual from the previous videos with the black jacket, black hat, black pants. Appears the shoes been switched out from earlier in the day.
What is he doing now?
Carrying a some kind of bag, pink or purple.
I know
He
he's
just
on the
thought he
screen
could
on
get rid
the,
of her like that.
in the courtroom, he's going behind an obstruction, but in the actual screen, what is he doing over there?
The same dumpster I mentioned in the previous video.
What is he doing at that dumpster?
Appears to be placing the bag into the dumpster and returning.
All right, now, as we get closer here,
Oh.
can we see that individual a little bit better at 11:47:10?
Yes.
Can you confirm that is a black male?
Yes.
Anything of note about his pants?
Same style pants, dark color with the rips in it. Black jacket with the hood, as well as the black winter hat with the tag of him.
And these shoes now, you said earlier he was wearing an all black shoe. What's he wearing now?
Appears to be wearing a black, kind of like sneaker tennis shoe with a white bottom. One from earlier appeared to be an all black sole as well as black shoe itself.
Wowzer, man.
Now exhibit 103. What are we looking at here, sir?
Downward angle of the sidewalk. That would be the northwest corner of that southernmost building of the apartment complex.
Where would that building be in this photograph?
It's the camera that's affixed to the bottom right corner of this. That would be essentially the where the building is. The walkway going that way would be northbound. The walkway going that way is eastbound. This would be westbound. Essentially, the building is on the backside here, which would be southbound if you were to look at a true north compass.
Okay, so you said that way and this way a lot. So let me try to make the record clear. The building itself would be the right side of this
Yes, where
screen?
the camera's affixed, yes.
Because of the angle of the camera, you're saying the path that goes off to the left corner, top left corner, that's north?
Yes.
The path that goes straight up the middle of this screen, did you say that was east?
Yes.
And then west would be to the left.
Correct.
Where would the parking lot be relative to this?
Essentially, the far right side of the building is behind that. So essentially where the walkway is leading to the bottom of this leads towards the parking lot.
Right below where the street is would be where the parking lot
Yep,
would
that's
be.
where the walkway leads to.
This is going to start at 4:01:30 a.m. on January 3rd. All right, I pause it there at 4:01:33. Can you see anything from this angle that is of note?
Appears to be black jacket seen from previous videos. Looks like the hood's up at this time, and some kind of shiny
What the heck?
possible bag in the right side of the individual.
What makes you say the hood is up?
You can see the fur that's fully exposed versus it being in the back side of it.
Go forward from here. We cut to 4:01:32 in this angle. Where is this angle?
So the light and the walkway on the left side, that would be the west side of the building or complex. The walkway that's leading forward with that large generator-looking box right there, that would be the north side of the apartment complex.
And where would the camera from the last shot be located?
Where the walkway is right there, you see how they form together at the very bottom. The camera would be essentially right in that general area to the right of there.
Did he
Why
not
is
know
this
all them
particular
cameras in
clip
there?
important?
It captures
Just didn't care.
a shadow walking towards the parking lot itself.
All right, I'm gonna go back. So let's zoom back to 4:01:30 when we start this clip. This intersection that is in the very center left of the screen at the bottom, you're saying that's the same intersection that's depicted?
The exact spot on the far left right there where they connect in almost a perfect right angle is the view you see
in the very next clip.
the very next camera, yes.
Let's go forward from here then. We see the individual come into the screen and then we're looking for a shadow in the next clip.
Correct.
And now we go back to 4:01:42. I paused it at 43, but we're back to that same view from before.
Yes, that's the parking lot with Phrasal and the center.
Are we on now a different exhibit?
Still the same exhibit, it's all one.
That's the one. we would put in.
I have 3 of them that are all, rather than 2 individual. And now here we have at 4:01:46 a.m., what do we see here?
The individual seen from the earlier clips with the black jacket, dark pants, as well as the shoes with the white bottoms.
Where is it?
Just underneath the Officer Lashley in the right corner.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I should. And then I'm going to go forward here. I know it's going to go behind that obstruction again. So if you can look at that other camera, what does this individual end up doing?
Go to that same dumpster seen in the previous clips.
Well, if you could watch again, I know that it's behind your obstruction there, but can you see? Let me back up.
Correction, he just makes his way towards where the dumpster is, but however, he is staying along the south side of that western building of the complex right there.
All right. Now I'm going to go forward here. At 4:02,
This time, sir, you're indicating that he's going toward the dumpster, but he does not, the video does not depict him actually going to the dumpster.
He doesn't actually go to the dumpster.
Thank you.
all right, now I zoomed in on the camera 3 here at 4:02:56. What are we looking at here?
That would be the north of the initial complex into the Colonial Apartments. The tree line of bushes right there is the divider between the two.
Let's go forward here. What are we seeing here, sir?
You're seeing a silhouette of an individual walking along the bush or tree line.
I'm going to back it up just a little bit. Where is this at?
That would be north of the complex itself. The buildings directly to the left are the western side of that complex.
And where should we focus our attention to see this figure?
Essentially, the tree, that's a large tree with 3 or 4 branches kind of starting from low, directly in the center of the video. There's a bush/tree line along right there. You'll see a silhouette walking along those bushes and trees.
All right, I'm going to play again from 4:03:01 a.m.
You can see the silhouette passing through the openings of the tree line right there.
And now at 4:12:55, where is this camera angle?
That camera is affixed to that garage I mentioned at the Colonial Apartments. It is facing east towards Pinehurst.
So that little garage, it would be facing.
It'd be on the bottom of this screen itself right here.
Understood. Thank you.
The Colonial Apartments are directly to the right.
Thank you. What do we see now coming to screen?
The same individual as mentioned in the previous clips with the black jacket and the hood, as well as the black hat with the white tag, black pants with the purple tears, as well as the black shoes with white bottoms.
And now at 4:13:08, where's this camera angle, sir?
That camera is on the same shed that's located in the Colonial Apartments. It is facing directly north of the parking lot itself of the Colonial Apartments. To the
That's
left
fine.
there is
Oh.
the Eastgate shopping complex. To the right is the Pinehurst Apartments.
So these 2 cameras, if I understand correctly, from your testimony from before, they were right next to each other. One was facing, one we saw just previously was facing east, and this one is now facing north.
Yes.
What is this individual doing in Exhibit 103 at timestamp 4:13:08 a.m.?
He is moving into a garbage can or a large dumpster.
Wow. Don't nobody throw garbage away like that. Well, he kind of like patted it down when he put it in there. What was that about? You just throw trash in the trash. Look, he looking back and
Back on
weird.
eastbound angle.
Wow.
2 for that. At 4:13, we changed. And now back to this camera at 4:11. What do we see?
That would be looking through the initial complex again. Side of the buildings on the left side, that's one complex. That's the west side buildings. The ones on the right side are the east side. And through the north right there would be the right underneath the window of the Officer Lashley thing. That's where the tree line is from the Colonial Apartments. It's kind of like a partition to separate the two.
Let me ask you, sir, the times for the Colonial Apartments and the Hampton Apartments, did they match up? Did the timestamps on the videos when you downloaded them, did they match up? Were the clocks the same?
I believe so, yes.
So the last one showed 4:13. This one shows 4:11. You're saying this would have happened before that one?
I don't have an answer. I don't know. I believe they were the same time. I don't know exactly if they're the same time. I believe they were.
Let's go forward. At 4:11, let's watch what we see here.
I'm wondering how much time went by that the mother got there when he was doing all this. Like,
what are we seeing at 4:11:24 on this timestamp?
The individual from the previous clips, wearing the same jacket, pants, as well as hat, was walking southbound, turned around and went back northbound and around the building towards Pinehurst.
All right, and now on 4:12:14 on this timestamp, what do we see?
That same individual reappeared. He's in the upper right corner right there, coming around the corner of that building.
that's the same route the dog was going. See, this is the kind of footage you get when you know exactly when somebody went missing and it ain't a cover-up. Which is why they waited to report Nasiah so they wouldn't have all this. But they still should have had some cameras, though, if they would investigate it right away. But they didn't. And he just chilling.
4:13:01. What is that individual doing?
Making his way towards the initial complex at on the bottom left or bottom of the screen. So
And now we switch camera angles.
Switch camera angles.
4:12.
They got a movie on this guy.
Now let's go to People's 104. At 4:35:30. Well, let's make it to 32. What do we see? 33. What do we see here? AM.
the individual seen in the previous clips, same black jacket with the furry hood, black hat, those are black pants and the black shoes with white bottoms and the shopping cart. Looks very similar to the one seen earlier. He would be walking northbound through the complex now.
And as we switch to the second angle at 4:35:35, this is the northbound?
Correct. That's continuing to the where the Colonial Apartments are located, which is just past that. But that tree line is, that'd be the Colonial Apartments.
Right now, zooming in on that at 43605, just to get a better view of it.
1-3.
Colonial Apartments are to the right, you said?
Nope, Colonial Apartments are directly in front right there where that tree line is. Looks almost like tall bushes. He's going right, which would be east towards Pinehurst right now.
Now at 43634, we see what?
The same individual with the shopping cart on clothing, walking back. Now he appears to be going westbound, which is towards the Eastgate Plaza Center.
Can you get out to the Eastgate from that location?
No,
He's
it's
going to
a
all different.
tall wall and fence, as well as bushes and trees. You'd have to actually climb over the wall itself. I've walked it myself several times.
So at 43804, what do we see?
Individual reappear, walking eastbound now, back towards Pinehurst itself.
He using all the dumpsters. Wow. They'll never find her, man.
Right now, 448 on this clock. From what do we see here?
You have the Colonial Apartments, which is the far right side of the screen with the sidewalk, where the cameras are fixated. Just below the bottom of the screen would be the garage itself. To the left side of the screen, that would be the north area. The apartment complex is right there, the Pinehurst. Where that car is passing right there would be southbound Pinehurst itself. You see that same individual observed on the previous screens at the shopping cart, pushing that said shopping cart westbound along the sidewalk. Now he's entering the parking lot. And now he's making his way northbound through that parking lot.
Now 44926 on this clock. What are we looking at?
That would be the north-facing cameras from the Colonial Apartments that are on top of the garage. That is the dumpster from the previous clips. That's the same individual with the same clothing and shopping cart, making his way towards the north side of the parking lot. To the top left is the Eastgate Shopping Plaza. To the right would be the Pinehurst Apartments.
What would just make a person snap and do all of this? You have to be out of your mind. Like, this is an all-day thing. Like, we started at her pulling in at 7:58 or 7:59. And then at 12:33, that's when him and the other woman came out. Because I remember them asking the mother if she recognized that lady. And she said no. So who was it? And then he had her drive, but she went to the passenger side at first. I'm really confused about that part. Like, nobody else was arrested, so I'm assuming she didn't know. But, yeah, let me just let it keep going. I got questions.
I'm going to pause it there for just a second at 4:50:01 a.m. What's the individual doing now?
He turned around and he's starting to walk.
Hey, Shauna.
Are you familiar with that parking lot?
Very familiar.
Is there an exit to that parking lot in that area?
Not to go northbound, directly behind.
Welcome in, Sonia and Shauna. You said you can't send money through Google. Do you have another way? Shoot, Cash App. I have a Cash App. I could put up my Cash App if you want to send something. Let's see. Okay, there is my Cash App. And thank you for asking too. So this really got me, it really got me puzzled. Who was the other woman? Did she know what was going on? I'm assuming no, because it wasn't nobody else arrested. Let's keep going. I'm going to put this picture in there too.
And the shed right here, there's a small walk fence, essentially a gate to get through. But that fence that he went to initially, that's a it's all privacy fence, or not privacy fence, chain link fence. You can actually climb. There's no openings in that area.
off screen to the right at 4:50. We zoomed in at 4:50 a.m. What are we seeing now?
There's a silhouette in the bottom right. There's a white vehicle on that same shopping cart. Individual wearing a black jacket that just passed. There's that same fence that I mentioned in the previous clip that's right here in the top part of it. That's the same style fence along that walkway to the back of the Pinehurst Apartments right there.
All right, and now zoomed in again at, I don't have the actual time anymore. The timestamp has been cut off for the Zoom, but it's at 4:22, 4 minutes and 22 seconds of Exhibit 104. Is there anything else of note that you testified to already depicted in this photograph or this video?
Yes, in the overview photographs of that apartment complex, the buildings to the right of the Pinehurst Apartments, directly in the center is a large fixed object that is garage. And to the far left of the photograph, between two trees, there is a dumpster.
Is there a way to differentiate that dumpster as we sit here and look at it?
Yes, there is a white object at the very bottom. It'll be the bottom right corner of the dumpster itself. And there's a illuminated light directly above where the dumpster is. And there's some power lines right there.
The area.
I wonder how many dumpsters did they test? If they seen him doing all of this walking around, it's like, it's hard trying to track all of those garbage cans, I'm sure. I wonder, how did they choose what they was going to search at the landfill? Now I see why they didn't find her. How many different dumpsters did he use? And when you look at the apartment and what they found in there, the specks of blood that they did find, if he did all of that in that apartment, it gotta be some blood somewhere. Like I said, under the tiles in the bathroom, under the woodworks, it gotta be tons somewhere. Wow, man, he I wonder why ain't they calling it dismemberment? They didn't say that. They called it mutilating a corpse, I think, or mutilation and disinterment. And they said that it appears that her body was in the bottom of one of those dumpsters and removed. What the heck? Cold-blooded.
Then to the very far left where the cursor is
That would be correct.
Let's go forward here. You still see that individual walking to the right here?
Yes, you see the silhouette past the window with the light in it.
As we get to 4:50, I'm sorry, 5:03. Do we see that individual again?
Yes, we had that cursor at general areas. This silhouette passing through appears to stop right next to the dumpster. That white object I mentioned that was in the bottom right just moves to the right side of the dumpster in this video.
I'm going to back it up just a little bit here so we can see that at 5:12 of this video. Is that what you're talking about there?
That would be correct.
Okay.
What time was her mother out there? And what date? I'm trying to figure that out. Like, at what point did he leave and she arrive? Was he on the way back and seen her? Like, I'm trying to figure this part out.
Can you make out anything else that's happening there?
It appears he's playing around in the dumpster area with shopping cart itself and everything. approximately right there, you see whatever large item was in that shopping cart. He appears to kind of, what I saw, once he drops it.
And that was at 5:41. I'm going to rewind that again. 5:41 of our time. It's 5:38 here.
Drops it.
Right there is what you're saying?
Yes.
What are you seeing there is not.
And Judge, we can
see.
obviously we can. I'll have an exhibit for the court to view on its own computer.
Thank you.
But I paused it at 5:39. What is it that we should be looking at?
May I
in the next
approach
2
him
seconds?
and,
Yes.
put directly with that?
Yes.
So directly in this area, that's that white object I mentioned. The individual standing right here, about right in this area, you'll see the individual kind of fumble with whatever was in his hands at the time. Appears to be dropping something prior to moving back towards the dumpster itself.
Why don't you stay there again? I'm going to hit play in about 2 seconds here.
Got him.
Actually,
You see,
I'm going to go back a little more. Give you a little bit more clear.
you see right here is that said object.
Big
appears
dummy.
to have dropped. The individual gets back behind it and begins placing it into the dumpster.
Where is the dumpster in relation to that object in person?
See this little light colored object right here?
Yes.
The dumpster is essentially right here. Yep.
And obviously, Judge, as I indicated, we'll have an exhibit for the court to view. Thank you. Closer, with better detail. You can retake your seat, Detective.
With better detail.
How long does the individual stay at that dumpster?
I believe it was around 5 or so minutes, give or take. I don't know the exact time frame he was directly there.
What was he doing for 5 minutes at the dumpster? Trying to get her in there?
From my angle, I'm not sure what you can see on the screen, obviously.
You can still see the silhouette near the dumpster itself.
And that's at 7:06 of this video.
Yep. Let's be the you can see the movement kind of on the left side of it.
7:06. Yeah, it's because we don't have the timestamp anymore, Judge. I'm doing it off of the exhibit's run time. Once we lost the timestamp with the zooming.
You've lost me a bit because I thought
I'm sorry.
the last time you talked, you mentioned time was 5:41.
Yes, that was 3 times ago. When we zoomed in, since we lost the timestamp, I indicated I was switching over, and all of my calls would now be the run time of the exhibit. Does that make sense?
Meaning that it's been running for 7 minutes and 6 seconds.
Correct. Correct. So this time here, in the bottom left corner of the actual exhibit play time.
So that's not the actual time that this might have taken place, just the running time.
That's correct.
Thank you.
What is this doing?
Now, Detective, while this continues to play, let me just ask you, the video that you're seeing on this screen, is it the same quality that you were able to see initially?
In the actual garage itself, it had an actual monitor and hard drive. It was not perfectly clear, but it was clearer than this zoomed in. It was still slightly faded like this is, but it was slightly clearer than what is on this right now.
Have you had an opportunity to view it since on just a regular computer?
During the initial investigation, yes. Not since it was downloaded and secured.
How does it view on a regular computer relative to what you're seeing on this screen today?
Slightly clearer.
Can you still see that individual at 9:04 runtime?
It's a bit of a clear from I saw some silhouette moving slightly, but not right now.
And
there it is. That's right where the dumpster was. You see the individual to the right side where that white object was I pointed out initially. I just have a glare from the lamp up top.
I understand.
He's now to the, he's to the right side again.
Could you point out where he is? Because I
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll back it up. A few seconds here.
So again, silhouette's roughly right here. This is the dumpster itself. You'll see the kind of silhouette again, kind of move in front of that lit area and back over again.
The silhouette is like a beam of light.
Silhouette comes back out again as well in the same little lit area. And now it's making this way, the silhouette's making its way.
Oh, I see.
To the lot again. You can see the silhouette reappear again behind the tree right here. And it's way back this way.
And that's at 10:45?
That would be her.
10:45 of our playtime when you started?
Yes.
Thank you.
It reappears again near the dumpster itself. That'd be 10:57 on the playtime. The silhouette begins to make its way again back towards that side of the tree. You can't see it go back and forth. Go back to the dumpster again.
At 11:18 back to the dumpster.
That'll be 11:18 playtime.
Mm-mm.
Silhouette moves again at 11:33 towards the tree. Continues towards the garage at 11:37.
I'd like to direct your attention to the right side of the screen, right of that garage, as we go forward from 12 minutes. Do you see the white car there
Yes.
on the right side? Do you see an individual there?
Yes. There's a light on the right side right there. You see while juggling underneath it. It goes behind the tree, and then there's a telephone pole that's right there. You can still see the silhouette moving in your bottom right, just above that SUV that's right there between the two buildings.
All right, and that's at 12:50. Let's watch that same location. That same location at 1325, what do we see?
The same silhouette, go past the post underneath that light. This would be northbound, but silhouette's heading
Moving like a demon.
northbound. You see the silhouette.
Only a silhouette.
Light areas.
Do you see that large tree dead center of the screen?
Yes.
I'd like to direct your attention to the right of that and to the left of that. That light area, do you see that?
Yes.
All right, please tell me what you see there.
See the silhouette cross on the right side, now crossing up through the left side.
So that was at 1353 and
Yes.
1359.
Correct.
What is north of that
You have
complex?
Marquette Street as well as Glendale Street, and that would be a neighborhood. And you have the north end of Eastgate Plaza, and then the Motor City Pawn shop that's right there as well. It's off Glendale.
Motor City Pawn is up there
Yes.
as well? Let me show you Exhibit 105. All right, Exhibit 105, what is this, sir?
That is the same individual observed from the previous videos. The same black coat, the hood with the fur, the black hat with a white tag in the front, as well as the dark.
Thank you, Sonia, for sending the Cash App.
Tears.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I got it. Okay, let me take it back a little bit. You got a black garbage bag this time?
Crossing up through the left side.
So that was at 1353 and
Yes.
1359.
Correct.
What is north of that
You have
complex?
Marquette Street as well as Glendale Street, and that would be a neighborhood. And you have the north end of Eastgate Plaza, and then
I appreciate that.
It's right there as well. It's off Glendale.
Motor City Pawn is up there
Yes.
as well? Let me show you Exhibit 105. All right, Exhibit 105, what is this, sir?
That is the same individual observed from the previous videos. The same black coat, the hood with the fur, the black hat with a white tag in the front, as well as the dark pants with the tears, and as well as the black shoes with the white bottoms. This one's more clear, shows that it has color laces and a writing.
All right, 106.
Same individual with the shopping cart observed earlier in the previous clips. Black coat, the hood and the fur. Hard to make out the head in this photo, as well as the black shoes with the white bottoms, as well as the black pants.
And then we'll go to 107.
Same individual, seen in the previous videos. The hood up with the black hat and the white tag, black dark jacket, black jacket, the black pants, the tears, as well as the black shoes with the white bottoms.
Now, you indicated that in addition to the videos that you were able to get from the complexes themselves, you were able to get ring cameras as well.
Yeah, there was a tenant in the west side buildings of the apartment complex that had a ring camera fixed to the front post of their covered porch area.
All right, let me go back to that.
Let me share the video now again. This will be 108. This will be 108. You indicated that in addition to the videos that you were able to get from the complexes themselves, you were able to get ring cameras as well.
Hard to make out the head in this photo, as well as the black shoes with the white bottoms, as well as the black pants.
And then we'll go to 107.
Same individual, seen in the previous videos. The hood up with the black hat and the white tag, black
Why it look like a girl right there? That picture look a little strange to me. The color look.
Black jacket, black pants, the tears, as well as the black shoes with the white bottoms.
Now, you indicated that in addition to the videos that you were able to get from the complexes themselves, you were able to get ring cameras as well.
Yeah, there was a tenant in the west side buildings of the apartment complex that had a ring camera fixed to the front post of their covered porch area. Let me share the video now again. This will be 108. This will be 108.
So annoying.
All right, 108. Is it 108? Can you see the timestamp in the bottom corner here?
Yes.
What is it?
It states January 3rd of 2025. It says it's 01:54 Eastern Standard Time.
Go forward here on 108. What do we see?
That same individual in the previous clips, the dark black jacket and the black hat, as well as black pants and the black shoes with the white bottoms, holding a Jersey trash bag.
And then again, we'll go to People's 109. Can you see the timestamp on that one?
Yes, it is January 3rd, 2025, and it states 0:44 Eastern Standard Time.
I'm sorry, what time?
Eastern Standard Time.
What time?
Oh, I'm sorry. 0:44. 4:44.
04:44:27.
Correct.
What do we see before this video begins?
The individual observed in the previous video with a shopping cart, dark black jacket, black pants, and the black shoes with black bottoms.
Oh, we got sound. We got sound. Damn idiot. What an idiot. God, what the heck?
After you completed your search of these video systems, what did you do next as it relates to this investigation?
When I was getting the video from the Colonial Apartments in that shed, after watching the individual near that dumpster for quite some time, another detective went there and found suspected blood. I went over as well and looked at it. From there, I believe it was the MSP forensics team, I think it's quoted as, they the scene and they assisted with processing the apartment as well as the dumpster itself. From there, I went back to the apartment complex. I did a walkthrough with the canine, or let me step back for a second. After I got that ring camera footage, I walked around. That's how I was able to find the Colonial Village cameras. Once I downloaded everything from there, I went back. I walked a route from the main complex all the way to where the dumpster was with the MSP canine for an article search.
Let me ask you this. You said earlier that after you found that video, you directed another detective to that dumpster?
It was Detective Chris Bryant.
Detective Ryan testified here earlier today?
Correct.
And you sent him to that dumpster?
Yes, so I continued to download and review the video.
And did you actually see the contents of that dumpster as well that he saw?
I looked in it as well.
What did you see?
I saw what appeared to be blood on the bottom of it. The dumpster appeared to be fairly empty. There was blood at the bottom.
Did you ultimately take the Michigan State Police canine there, you said?
We walked through the entire complex from the southernmost to the Colonial to the Pinehurst where the dumpster was located at. He also checked in the Eastgate Plaza as well, just to see if they could find anything.
Did you have any part of helping the Michigan State Police technical unit secure and swab that blood evidence in that dumpster?
Yes, they actually had me walk them the route that was observed on all the camera footage. And they went there and they secured the dumpster, processed it, and then another officer stood by when the dumpster was collected.
You were there while they did that?
Yes.
At some point, did you have a lead as to where the defendant was?
When I returned back to the station after the MSP lab, our forensic team was done processing the apartment, my detective lieutenant, Andrew Beamer, advised that the acknowledged individual was a possible girlfriend or ex-girlfriend's house up in Flint. We were going there to execute a search warrant.
Were you a participant in that?
Yes.
When you got to that location, did you ultimately find the defendant?
Yes.
All right, do this. Share
Wait,
this
what?
screen with you, sir. I know it's a little unorthodox that the defendant is not here today, but do you recognize the individual in People's Exhibit 95?
Yes, that would be Deandre Booker. He's wearing a black shirt as well as possible blue and black.
He
pants,
looking like a burglar.
Black goatee, mustache.
When you made that scene, who initially did you speak with?
I believe the name was Brandy. It was a girlfriend or ex-girlfriend.
What?
Did she give you information as to how long the defendant had been there or what he'd been doing while he was there?
Objection, Your Honor. That would be hearsay.
I didn't ask what the information was. I asked if you got information about.
I didn't directly interview her in regards to that matter, so I do not have the exact timeline of him being there.
I understand.
Shoot.
Began
Dang, plain
doing the
fly.
search.
I assist with the search. That's correct.
I'm going to show you what's been People's Exhibit 110. What are we looking at here, sir?
That would be if you're facing the front of the bed towards the headboard. That would be the left side of the bed, located in Brandy's room.
111.
That would be a coat, appeared to be the same coat seen in the footage that we found.
Okay, when they said girlfriend, the other video, I thought they said that he was at Ashley's house. So I had that confused. Okay.
112.
A closer picture of the coat.
Now 113. What are we looking at here?
That was a faded area, kind of resembled blood, dry blood on the coat itself.
Where?
Okay, so he had his ex-girlfriend come and pick him up and have her drive Ashley's car. So this is the picture that they showed the mother and asked, "Is that your daughter?" And she said no. She said, "Do you know?" They asked, "Do you know who this person is?" And she said no. So this is his ex-girlfriend. Did she not know that wasn't his car? I wondered, like, what did she know? So he did that for what? And then he called an ex-girlfriend to come and pick him up. They both had obviously moved on. I'm not understanding why he snapped like that. What's his purpose? What's his reason? Not that there's ever an excuse to do what he did, but that's it.
Are we talking?
Just top of the pocket itself.
Just above the zipper, just right of center.
Yes.
And then in 114.
That's a closer view of the previous image. It'd be almost like three little blotches right there.
And now in 115, what do we have here, sir?
Those were the pants that were very similar to the ones seen in the video that we observed.
116.
That would be the winter hat that was observed with the white tag in the front of it.
And 117.
Closer view of the hat.
118 now. Oops. 118. What are we looking at here, sir?
That would be the black shoes with the white bottoms with the colored laces.
All of these were found in Flint?
What are those? It just say air?
I'm sorry, what did you found?
What is that Jordan doing on that shoe?
Could you back up where?
Man, he got on some generic shoes.
Regarding.
No, seriously, this shoe only say air. Air? What? I don't know. What are those? I don't know. Y'all let me know.
The Flint location?
I'm sorry, I can question that again, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
once you finish your search at the Colonial Apartments and you help Michigan State Police with their teching and all that, did you receive any instructions from your lieutenant?
Yes, he stated that we were going to be at information that Mr. Booker was in a house in Flint at his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend's house. Her name was Brandy.
What did you do at that point?
In Flint.
On everything. We met with local jurisdictions up there. I forgot everybody else involved. I think Warren's special ops team was with us as well. We briefed again, and then we went to Brandy's house, knocked and announced. She was compliant, and we made entry, searched it, found Mr. Booker, and that's where we found the clothing as well.
And the defendant was there on that day?
Yes.
And that's where photograph 95, People's 95, was taken of him that day?
That was in one of the bedrooms of that location.
And all of these items from People's 110, I think it is. Yeah, 110 through 118 so far, those were all located at that home in Flint?
Yes. I even asked Brandy directly where was Mr. Booker's clothing and items, and she pointed out the shoes as well as the clothing that were shown on the side of the bed.
Thank you. 119, what do we have here, sir?
That would be a pistol sales record with Deandre Booker's name on it. That was found on the nightstand next to where the clothing was located at. We also recovered a pistol inside his apartment complex earlier that day. That was a Taurus as well. Does this pistol sales record match the pistol that was found? Do you know? I don't know specifically.
What is the caliber of this particular gun?
9mm.
Have you smoking your eye?
Yes.
Thank you, Jeff.
I mean, if he could move on to the next female or go backwards, why didn't he just do that and leave her alone? I mean, this is crazy to call an ex-girlfriend to come and drive a deceased woman car that you just unalive. Like, women, I mean, we don't be knowing what kind of storms we in. This dude is a cold-blooded killer and called his girlfriend from Flint, Michigan to come and get him and take him back to his house, back to her house in the same clothes he dumped her body in. Sick.
Thank you, Judge. No further questions from this witness at this time.
Can we back up for just a second? You
Wow.
went through exhibits 110 through 119. I didn't get 115.
Yes, Judge. What is 115, sir?
That would be the dark colored pants that were on the left side of the bed that closely resemble what we observed in the videos earlier.
When you say closely observed, why?
They're black with the rips in them, with fades as well.
Anything else, Judge?
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Lang?
I'm going to try to go with kind of the order that you testified with regarding these cameras that were, let's just start with the cameras, I guess, on the building where Mr. Booker lived. There were two cameras facing south to the parking lot.
Yes.
Right? Okay. And one kind of gave a view of the parking lot south and to the west, and one south and to the east, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And both of those cameras were in working order?
Yes.
Okay. And the building that we're talking about, at least the back of that building, is facing east, facing south toward Fraser, correct?
Yes.
And that's the two cameras we're talking about. The parking lot is south of that building.
Yes.
Before Fraser. And then there were also two cameras attached to that particular building facing both north and facing east, correct?
One was north, was kind of facing directly down, not directly east. It was kind of facing
Okay,
down.
the one camera that we saw was facing basically straight down, and you could see the other camera, correct? That was facing
Yes.
north? Okay. And is that because the cameras were kind of at a distance from each other? One was lower to the ground, one was almost to the roof.
I don't remember because that was at least a story up. I didn't get on top of the building itself to see where they were positioned at.
And so the one that was facing downward actually shows more the sidewalk going east with, let's let me start that again. When we looked at the pictures from the camera facing downward on Mr. Booker's building. Following me?
Yeah.
Okay. When you looked at the picture, the top of the picture would be what was facing east toward the street of Pinehurst, correct?
Yes.
Rob, let me put up 104 for you, so that it's, I'll put up exhibit 104.
So that's the view that I'm talking about.
So that's facing kind of directly down on the sidewalk. That's on the left of the screen, the top left. That's going north. The sidewalk with the stain right there. That's
So
towards the top of the screen. That would be
the top
technically
of the picture is sidewalk leading east.
Yes, that's correct.
Pinehurst.
Yes,
Is that accurate?
that is correct.
Okay. And obviously this camera at the bottom right of the corner is the camera that faces north.
Yes.
Okay. Now, these cameras are attached basically to the far west side of the apartment building where Mr. Booker lived, correct?
It'd be the northwest, yes. The northwest of his building.
Yeah, I mean, these cameras facing north, the one's the parking lot on the south side of the building.
Yes.
But they were all at the extreme west of that.
Correct.
And there's no camera view from these particular cameras to show the actual entrance to Mr. Booker's apartment, correct?
Not these cameras, no.
Would the Ring camera that you also got footage from show the entrance to Mr. Booker's apartment?
I don't remember if it was caught inside the actual ring limits itself. I don't remember. I'd have to see it posted up. I could direct you if it does or not.
Okay. Would it be correct that the Ring camera was kind of motion activated?
Yes, it was motion activated. Correct.
So it only would go on if there was some motion closer to the Ring camera, correct?
Essentially, yes. I don't remember the specifics of what her parameters of her
Okay.
motion sensor was.
I'll get back to that. Now, with all of these views that we've talked about, let me go to, can we put up number 100?
I can't. You want to play or just pause?
We could run it till we see people.
I don't know if you're just asking for the angle or not. I paused it at 2:59:18. Is that
Yeah, we
good?
could stop it, that's fine. So this camera catches somebody that is going to the south parking lot of the Hampton Court Park Complex, and there's a dumpster to the, I guess, top right hand of the screen that we have trouble actually seeing the dumpster on this particular view, but in our own videos, we see it.
That's correct.
Yeah. And that is a dumpster generally specifically for the 4 or 5 buildings that make up the Hampton apartment complex, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And obviously, this person is throwing some kind of a box into that dumpster in this video, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And we don't know what's in the box, if anything, correct?
No.
Now, this individual has on, a hat, looks dark in color. Can we tell whether that jacket is blue or black from these videos?
No, just dark color with some kind of fur on the hood.
And it looks as though, and can you run it forward, please, Carmen?
Yes.
As the maybe when it comes back. Just stop it somewhere in there. Now, would I be correct in stating that in this photograph, this individual looks like black boots on,
Yes.
not tennis shoes, correct?
I mentioned earlier some kind of black shoe.
Okay. You can't tell from this whether it's boots, leather, or tennis shoes.
They're some kind of high top, but they're definitely black. Can't tell if they're leather or just regular shoes.
And the pants look like blue jeans, correct?
That's safe to say.
I'm sorry.
From the view of this, I would say they're probably blue jeans. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not black jeans; they're blue jeans, correct?
From this view, yes.
And there's no tears in the pants that we can see in this video.
Not in this video, no.
And obviously, the act of throwing something out into a dumpster is not in and of itself
I cannot.
illegal, correct?
No.
All right, they really don't have a fight, nothing to come back with.
In and of itself, anything that would be considered criminal in nature, correct?
No.
Anyway, we know that he dumped the whole freaking body. I ain't trying to go through all that. Plus, I gotta go because I got somewhere to be. But one of the things that I was looking at is the fact, why am I so big like this? One of the things that I was looking at, though, is the fact that Ashley went to his house after she left the 7-Eleven. The last video that we did, she was coming from the 7-Eleven and she walked. It says right here, one video clip of the footage showed Elkins arriving at the apartment building at about 7:58 a.m. on January 2nd in her silver Chevrolet Malibu. So I was trying to figure out, how did she get there? How did he get her there? Apparently she went there after she left the 7-Eleven and she bought a blunt wrap when she was there. They're showing her going in here. Her coat is open. It's like she don't have her coat on. It's like it's a hood over her head. She do look like she's carrying coffee and walking in there. We seen another woman come out with him around 12:33 or something. So whatever he did with Ashley or did to Ashley, it happened between 8 o'clock, because I say it probably took her 2 minutes to walk to his apartment, between 8 o'clock and 12:30. I mean, I'm just say that because we seen them leaving around that time. But no, it had to be before that too. I don't know. Like, I really don't know at what point I'm assuming by the time the girl picked him up, the woman picked him up, he had already done everything, cleaned up everything, back and forth. But I gotta look at this stuff again because it's a lot of information. But the video shows her getting out of her car and walking towards the apartment complex. Now, when he come out with the other female, right here, we have the female that they asked the mother if she knew who she was. She didn't. We now know that that is his ex or his girl or ex-girlfriend Brandy, who live in Flint. Okay. He went to her house after he unalived her. And then this is this is them going to the vehicle after walking out of his apartment. I just wonder how lucky do she feel? Like you think you know somebody and you really don't. You back already, Sherry? Or am I looking at old stuff? Oh shoot, I'm looking at old stuff. Welcome in, Kiwana. Hey, Miss B, how are you today? I hit the like button on the way in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. How you doing today? Thank you for the review. Thank you for tuning in. RKN, hey, Miss B, how can I send you a message about this angel? Okay, here it is. You can send it to my phone. Let me throw up the number. You can send it to the phone. And so yeah, I just wanted to pull that up, let y'all know what I was feeling, and we're gonna have to continue this. I'm gonna finish this because this is near and dear to my heart. I followed it from the beginning. If y'all didn't, y'all could also check out the playlist because it's videos in there that you might not have caught. And the one that I wanted to play, but I didn't want to cry because she was talking about her boys and stuff. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I wish I could stay longer, but I got to get out of here real fast. So thank y'all for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And please smack that thumbs up if you didn't get a chance to. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a great rest of the day. Thank y'all again. Peace and love, y'all. We out.